A reading, Steve McJones, from 2nd grade. The Adventures of King Fofo and Queen Whaddup. Once upon a time, there was a totally rad, awesome dude named King Fofo. He was totally unbeatable and unstoppable. He fought many evil villains, fighting for justice and coolness for all. This book is only one of his many adventures. But he wasn't the only one fighting for justice and coolness. He had a sidekick named Queen Whaddup. She had been fighting alongside of him the whole time, and trust me when I say, she doesn't hit like a girl. Not only did she hit hard, her bad breath was strong enough to kill a skunk. One time, she made a whole group of stupid stink bugs from Saturn faint just by breathing on them. So, there they were in their house, looking for something to eat, when suddenly, a huge bag of flour popped in midair, and it was completely impossible to see. Then they heard an evil laugh. "Mwahaha! Who are you?" said King Fofo. "Who am I?" replied the mysterious voice. "I am the evil booger. Surrender now, or feel my wrath." Suddenly, the evil booger separated in two, and my sidekick, Snot. King Fofo and Queen Whaddup laughed at the very thought of surrendering. But then the flour cleared, and the booger and Snot became visible. They were huge, and their victory seemed hopeless. The slime on the monsters was extremely horrifying, and their eyes burned to look at them. King Fofo immediately sprung towards the boogers and Snot and sliced them in half several times, but the result was not quite what they expected. The boogers did not die, but did the opposite. They multiplied. By the time King Fofo was finished, there was at least 20 slimy boogers standing in the room, and King Fofo and Queen Whaddup were standing there, open-mouthed, to await death. Suddenly, Queen Whaddup plunged forward, expecting to knock the evil boogers out by her breath, but her breath was nothing compared to the boogers. Once again, their THERE victory seemed hopeless. But then suddenly, Queen Whaddup thought of a plan. She suddenly put her plan into action and ran to the fridge in desperate search for any flour she could find. She then took the flour and layered it on the ceiling fan. King Fofo, now understanding the plan, quickly turned the fan on, and the flour came pouring down, as if it were snowing. Just as planned, the boogers dried up, screaming and yelling for the flour to stop. They had victoried over the boogers and were proud of themselves. "So, what are we going to do with the boogers?" King Fofo asked the queen. The queen got a sly smile on her face. That night, Queen Whaddup and King Fofo feasted on 20 delicious boogers, and they lived happily ever after. For now. To be continued. A reading, Steve McJones. Same grade. Different story. Continue King Fofo and Queen Whaddup. They defeated the evil cheese puff after a long story. This is where the whole story ends. Who knows? King Fofo and Queen Whaddup may die or live. Let's find out. Once upon a time, King Fofo and Queen Whaddup were pigging out on junk food. Then the lights started flickering. They looked outside and they saw a green light. Then King Fofo said, "It's our workers. They must have found an interesting thing. What are they called again?" Queen Whaddup answered, "I think they're called the Marchons." So they went out. It was the Marchons. King Fofo and Queen Whaddup looked at what they found. Guess what they found? Super Duck. Then King Fofo said, "Put him down. I am very sorry. I am at your service. Is there anything I can get you?" Then Super Duck said, "Quack, quack, quack." That means, "Well, I would like some bread." So Queen Whaddup got some bread for him. Then suddenly, right before Super Duck ate the bread, it started screaming, "Ah! Ah!" Then Super Duck threw it on the ground and started jumping on it. So he got another piece of bread. This time he ate it. But somewhere on the ground lay the pieces of the screaming bread. Then all the pieces of it came together. Then it grew very large. It was the giant bread of Yo-Yo Town. Then he went to Super Duck. He stomped on him. There Queen Whaddup and King Fofo said, "Not on our watch." Evil Bread said, "You don't have a watch." Then they said, "Oh, but we're still going to beat you." Then Queen Whaddup ate a hole in the evil bread. Then he's like, ha, yeah, like that hurt. Then he concentrated on Queen Whaddup. Queen Whaddup said, I don't feel so good. Then, with a big burp, Queen Whaddup barfed the bread out. Then the evil bread cleaned it off and stuck it back on him. Then Queen Whaddup said, well, that's not how we were going to beat him. So they had to call their team. 903-0504. Ding! Ding ding! Ding ding! No answer. Meanwhile, back at Florida, all the powers Alec said, yeah, I think we should have stayed home for King Fofo and Queen Whaddup. Speed and Chris answered, definitely not. So King Fofo and Queen Whaddup were hopeless, and the evil bread was going to get away with it. This stinks. Then suddenly, out of the sky, burst Go-Go Jojo. King Fofo said, we need help. Go-Go Jojo replied, I kind of figured that out. King Fofo and Queen Whaddup were tied up with breadsticks. So Jojo cut the breadsticks. Then King Fofo said, we will defeat him together. They all agreed, yeah. Then the evil bread started running at them. Go-Go Jojo got a golf club and whacked the evil bread's leg off. And before the evil bread could get it back, Jojo dissolved it. Now evil bread was one leg short. Yay, that was awesome. Cool guy. Then a rainbow came out of nowhere. I am the evil rainbow with no joy or gold. I will destroy you with my evil power. He went to the evil bread and met him. The evil rainbow asked, yo, you want to team up? Sure. So they teamed up. King Fofo said, oh, great. We needed 3 people to defeat the bread, but now we need 3 more people to defeat both of them. Then out of nowhere came Rock Dude with his rock power. Let's rock this bread. And Rainbow? This is the weirdest story I've ever been in. But, okay. Then, from the earth, came Gravel Man. I'll clobber them with my gravel. Then, out of the store, came Ice Cream Man. Then King Fofo said, we have our 3 more people. Now let's kick some bread and rainbow booty. Kick some rainbow booty. Then Rockman started playing his electric guitar. All of a sudden, Evil Bread and Evil Rainbow got the feeling that they wanted to dance. This music, too radical, must not. Page 5 and 6, lost forever. Skip to page 7. TV. So the things. Then Jojo threw the bucket of water at Breadman. He got all soggy. Yay. Way to go, Jojo. Hey, what about Rainbow Man? Then Jojo started to watch the TV. In other words, the weather today is partly cloudy and a chance of thunderstorms. But look on the bright side. There will be a beautiful rainbow after the storm. Then Rainbow Man had to do his job, so he waited for the storm to stop. But it kept going on and on. 5 days later, dude, that storm is never going to stop, said Rockman. Then Jojo said, that's the whole point. Rainbow Man is distracted by the rain. Breadman is dissolving. So while Rainbow Man is distracted, we can beat him up. Then Rockman said, I don't get it. Then Jojo said, let me say it in your language. It's fine, dude. Oh, now I get it. Okay, we all know the plan right now, instructed Jojo. Right, all of them said. So the storm should go on for about 3 more days. Oh man, when my guitar gets wet, it gets slippery. And when it gets slippery, it's hard to play, interrupted Rockman. Thank you for telling us that, Rockman. So back to the plan. So we have 3 days to defeat Rainbow Man. Now let's kick some rainbow booty. So they went outside in the cold, wet, blue rain. Danger! It's raining hard, said Gravel Man. No dip, Sherlock, said Ice Cream Man. So how are we going to beat him up? If we tried to punch him, our hand would just go right through him. It would just go right through. Our hand would just go right through everything. Can go through him, said Queen Whaddup. Then Jojo said, everything will go through him, but not our eyes. Then, since it was Jojo's idea, Jojo had to climb up Rainbow Man and put dynamites Dynamities, I don't know what that word is, on the top of Rainbow Man's eyes without being seen. I feel like it's an important word. Dynamities on the top of Rainbow Man's eyes without being seen, heard, field, or any other thing. So Jojo did it. Then Jojo ran back as fast as he could. Then King Fofo said, they should be exploding in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey, why isn't everything boom? It was, well, it was confidentially, it was kind of gross. It's a big word. Yay, everybody screamed. Then Ice Cream Man said, I don't think Rainbow Freak is dead yet. Rainbow Man was walking around trying to find his extra eyes. If you're trying to make an offer, call 1-800-274-37 and you'll get your free eyes. But extra eyes are lost in a pot of gold. So how are we going to defeat him? You never know. He might find his extra eyes. Then how are we going to defeat him? Then the worst thing that ever happened. Suddenly, they heard a scream. My extra eyes! Now I'll get those little rascals. Uh-oh. I think we should run, screamed Gravelman. So they ran and kept on until they hit Florida. Hey, look, it's our friends. All the Powers Alec and his team. Good, we need help, said King Fofo. Then all the Powers Alec said, with what? Roar! That, answered King Fofo. Rainbow Man followed them the whole way. This stinks. It's 1,000,000 against 12, said Queen Whaddup. Then Ice Cream Man said, it's not 1 against 12. No. Rainbow Man counts as 1,000,000, answered Queen Whaddup. Oh. Flexible Grant tripped Rainbow Man, but Rainbow Man jumped to land on Speed and Chris. So unfortunately, Flexible Grant didn't trip Rainbow Man, but Speed and Chris ran away. Then it started raining. All of a sudden, Rainbow Man turned 12 times bigger than he was before. Okay, now he counts as a Google, people, said Ice Cream Man. Then King Fofo said, we need to call somebody. We need to make friends with the bad guys. So this is what they called Evil Musical Monet, the evil Kentucky Fried Chicken, the evil Booger, and evil Moochie-La-La. Then evil Booger said, what do you want? Then King Fofo said, well, for your information, we want to make friends. Then evil Musical Monet said, wait a minute, you called us just because you needed our help to defeat a villain face on? Well, okay, we just called because we need help. But the villain is really hard to beat, said King Fofo. Then the evil Kentucky Fried Chicken said, a rainbow? Queen Whaddup said, if you're so smart, then you try to go up there and punch him. So evil KFC went up there and tried to punch him. My fist went right through him. Yep. Then evil Moochie-La-La said, this could be harder than I thought. So they all had to work hard to think of a plan. Then suddenly, Gravelman thought of a plan. I got it. Okay, so here's the plan. Psst, 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 psst. We all got the plan? Yep. Good. Now let's move. Okay, so Gravelman thought out a plan. And move it. We have to operate with the plan, Stan. So all the evil guys went up in front of Rainbow Man. They started punching him. Rainbow Man crouched down to get them, but didn't expect to be punched down by all the superheroes. When he fell, the bad guys were in the middle, so they didn't get hit. Then after a short pause, Rainbow Man started growling. Then King Fofo said, I think we made him mad. I think we should, run! Then, but I don't know why, Rainbow Man grew 100 times bigger. Then he was, well, that's what it seemed like. So they ran until they hit Canada. Hey, mate, you are not allowed to be a giant in this country. I don't give, said Rainbow Man, as he ran past Canada police. The police called their boss. Mate, we're going to need all the police and all the people in the Navy for this, guy. Okay, mate? Okay. The evil Rainbow Man was running after all the heroes and bad guys. Then Rainbow Man said, hey, guess what? The news came on, and it said Mary had a little lamb. Then King Fofo corrected him. You mean Mary had a little nacho? Yeah, sure, whatever. I'm still going to crush you. So this time, instead of running, they went up to Rainbow Man's feet. But the stupidest thing happened. Rainbow Man kicked all of them to a dark place. Then Ice Cream Man said, well, we may be in the dark, but Rainbow Freak can't get us. Then a light glowed. Pretty light. Follow it, said King Fofo. So they followed it until Queen Whaddup found a fat stick and made a torch. The light shone. The light let them see what they feared to see. Skulls of the dark light. Spirit of deathly fire. Bones of death. The sword of the dark cheese. It has the power to kill anyone. We will kill Rainbow Man with it, said King Fofo. He went to go get it. He touched it, and all these cheesy shoes came out. And all these cheesy shoes came out. It must fight with it to get it. Stay back. You can't fight because your swords are worthless against ghosts, said King Fofo. Queen Whaddup said, why not? Because those swords will go right through, said King Fofo. How do you know that sword will work? Queen Whaddup said. A fat, cheesy ghost came flying at King Fofo. Slice! Oh, so all the ghosts went on the opposite side. Then some of the ghosts came flying out. They grabbed all the people except King Fofo and tied them up to a wall. Then one of the ghosts said, well, we'll make a deal with you. I'm listening. If you can defeat our boss, we'll let you have the sword and your people. Deal? Deal. So the ghosts took out their popcorn and began to watch. Then Queen Whaddup said, can you at least give us some popcorn? Fine, here. He shoved a handful of popcorn in her mouth. Make moo. Then the boss came out. King Fofo said, bring it on. The boss got his sword out. It was flaming. Then all of a sudden, the boss shot a fireball at King Fofo. King Fofo jumped on the side, spun around with his legs, doing the splits, and the fireball went right through his legs. Then King Fofo said, mad tricks, baby. Then Ice Cream Man whispered to Rockman, show off. Then King Fofo ran to the boss, jumped and flipped his sword sticking out. Then right before he was about to land it and hit the boss, he clanged his head on a rock. Then the boss swung his sword at him, but right before it hit him, he dodged it. Then he got up. Then the boss said, aw, did little baby get hurt? Do you want me to kiss it? No, he said. But what I would like you to do is die. King Fofo swung at the boss while he said that. The boss dodged it. Then the boss said, why would I do that? I mean, I died once. Why would I die again? The boss swung. 5 hours later, the boss was getting tired. King Fofo was getting a sugar rush from all the soda he had in the morning. He was just starting to feel it. Then the boss gave up. He was so tired he fell on the floor. Then King Fofo pointed the sword at him, said, I will not kill you if you help us. Kill Rainbow Man. Let my friends go and let me have the sword. The boss said, okay. So they all went outside and had a picnic. Then they began their journey. So they went to Hong Kong first. What the heck is Cat Kong? What the heck is Cat Kong doing here? Queen Whaddup. Then Gravelman answered, I don't know. Maybe King Kong had babies. Meow. Then Cat Kong started chasing after them. Then Cat Kong opened his mouth, and guess what came out of his mouth? I love rock and roll. Beep bop bo 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 baby. I gotta stay flizzy till I die. Then he bent his scream. I'm Arthur. Then they went to a secret place in Nevada. It was called Fly World, and you can't go in without a fly suit on. Well, unless you want to get eaten up. Then Rockman said, I ain't wear a fly suit or getting eaten up. I'm going in. He turned his guitar into a chainsaw and went in. Then everybody except King Fofo took a chainsaw and went in. Then King Fofo took out his own chainsaw. Monkey see, monkey do. And he went in. There were flies everywhere, on the walls, in the toilet. How do you go to the bathroom in this place? Queen Whaddup asked. Then a giant soccer ball rolled. Get to the side, yelled Jojo. Then as it rolled, Evil Musical Monet noticed that the ball was leaving a track, a food track. Food? Screamed King Fofo and Queen Whaddup. Don't touch that, Jojo quickly yelled. It might be molded, so I sacrificed the evil booger. So the evil booger went to try it. Oh no, my life is flashing before my eyes. Gasp! Haha, I tricked you guys. Come on, the food's fine, dig in. So you could have guessed what happened next. King Fofo and Queen Whaddup ate all the food, but they saved some for the trip. So they went to the North Pole. Why did we have to come here? The evil booger asked. I'm getting frozen, he complained. Then Ice Cream Man said, stop your whining. Besides, it feels great. Then they saw Santa's house. It's Santa's house. Oh boy, I can't wait to tell my friends, said Ice Cream Man excitedly. Then they went into Santa's house. Screech! This place is disgusting. Who would want to live in this place? Jojo asked. Dude, we kind of got a problem. Rockman said nervously. Evil Santa! Then everyone splits up. Everyone either went to a curtain or a light. Then they turned on the light or opened the curtain. Then the evil Santa turned into Kyle the Killer. Ah! Everyone screamed. Then Riley the Ridiculous ran down. Then King Fofo came out with his sword. I will slay you with my sword, ward thingy. Then Kyle the Killer got out this potion. He threw it at King Fofo and Queen Whaddup. It exploded with fog. Then everyone looked at King Fofo and Queen Whaddup. They turned into ashes. Then both the evil dudes dropped dead with a sword out in their hearts. Before King Fofo died, he put a sword in the boomerang style and threw it at them. The end. P.S. That wasn't a very good story. I wish it would go on. Then we shall make it go on. So they went to the monkey Yo-Dog and showed him the ashes. Yo-Dog, oh my god, I can't. I'm sorry. I thought I could read all of this. I thought it would be kind of funny. But there's 20, that was page 19. And this goes on until page, 31. They didn't even get back to killing the Rainbow Man. What happened to that? I guess it doesn't really matter because they turned into ashes. So I guess that's the end. Until the post-credit scene. Never mind. Thanks for putting up with me reading that. And I hope you were imagining a little first grader me read that in front of the class. Okay, amen. I love you. Bye.